subscriber. Welcome to the Sweet Pea Diary. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, so I'm on my way to a venue. I have an interview tonight with Melly B. He is a star reality, The Circle Atlanta. He will be on my show, so I have to tape. So I'm on my way to do that. And this is what it's given. This is what I'm wearing. I got on some Daisy Dukes. Look at the girl with the Daisy Dukes. So all the people that talk about I'm fat, honey, your girl got on Daisy Dukes. So if I was fat, honey, I wouldn't be able to wear Daisy Dukes. I'm sick 'em. All right, baby. I am very much sick 'em. I just be given a certain type of chunkiness because I be sitting down. But honey, look at these thighs. Look at these legs, honey. Ain't nothing fat about your girl. So yeah, this is what it's giving. I'm wearing this for the interview, so I'm on my way to do that. So I wanted to come back and talk about Sha'Carri, okay? Because there was a particular comment, and I told y'all this is why I stayed away from this topic, okay? Because see, y'all like to be fed what you want to hear. Thank you, Erica Banks. Y'all want to be told what y'all want to be told. Y'all want to be told. Y'all want people to tell you what you want to hear. You don't like the truth, okay? Y'all don't like the truth, all right? So we're gonna get into it, but I want to get me a good angle. Let me get me a good angle. Y'all don't like the truth. See if I can get a good. I hate this. I'm gonna get me a better thing to hold my phone up because I hate this thing. It's loose and it don't go right. All right, there we go. Okay. So Sha'Carri Richardson, we all know that she was disqualified from the Olympic Games for smoking reefer. Okay. The narrative is her mother died. God rest her soul. Rest in peace. Her mother died, and she needed to smoke weed in order to cope. Okay, so that's the narrative, and a lot of people signed a petition wanting her to be allowed to run and allowed to compete in her sport, regardless of the fact that she, they got all kinds of cops over there, honey. I don't know, somebody look like they getting ready to get locked up, won't let me out. They won't let me out, no, I'm locked up. They getting ready to get locked up for the weekend, honey. Ooh, when you get locked up over the weekend, you got to wait till Monday to see the judge. Oh, my goodness. I hope you don't get locked up, Pooh. But, a lot of people want her to be able to compete because they're saying that weed is no longer, it's been decriminalized. It's really not a drug anymore. It's legal in a lot of states, so she should be able to compete. And this is why I stayed away from this. I got, someone say, oh, I'm unsubscribing because I don't like what you said. Listen, if you want to unsubscribe, go ahead. I'm not begging you to stay. But if you want to unsubscribe just because I have a difference in opinion than you do, then you really weren't here for Sweet Pea anyway. Then leave, okay? Bye. I don't want you here anyway. In order to keep my subscribers, if I have to agree with everything you say and I have to push narratives that you want me to push, then you don't need to be over here because my commentary is my opinion. I am not the end all and be all. I'm not the one that got the answer to everything. Yes, I'm level headed. Yes, I give good advice. Yes, I give good commentary. Yes, I'm a sweet person, but I'm not the end all and be all. So I'm allowed to have a difference in opinion. And my opinion is that she knew what the rules were. She knew that she should not be smoking reefer, that she should not have smoked reefer while competing in her sport. That is the rule. You are not supposed to be using drugs while competing in the Olympic Games. Period. So just because we live in a society now where we're fighting for rights and we're doing all of this doesn't mean like every little rule and every little thing we got to sign a petition to overturn everything. Some things, this is what the law is, this is what the rule is. Follow it. Follow it. But now you want me to be all up in arms and want me to be, when you didn't care about your own sport. You knew, Baby Doll says, Erica, oh, wow, I'm so sorry for my performance last night. I had anger rage. Yeah, well, we're not talking about last night. But, you know, why, my whole point is, why should we be up in arms when she blew it? She blew it. She threw it away. She threw her chance to run in the Olympics. She threw it away. It's okay, baby. I'm not talking. You guys talk what you want to talk. But my thing is, she threw it away. She threw her chance away. So why do I need to be up in arms when she was willing to take a gamble? She knew what the rules were. She knew what the rules and that she was not supposed to smoke weed. I'm only mad now because the loudmouth Karens are starting BS about Sha'Carri. Okay, well, you know, this is what we have to learn how to separate. We have to learn how to separate comments and people's opinions from the facts and from the issue at hand. Sha'Carri knows that she is a black woman. She's a young black woman in a society and in a nation that discriminates and has bias and ideas and stereotypes about black people. So why would you give them something to talk about? Why would you put your career in jeopardy like that? You had a whole race of people behind you. You did this. Nobody else. You need to be accountable. And this is what I'm trying to tell people. We got to be accountable for the things that we do. You don't get a pass. It's not, oh, her mom died, so we'll excuse her. No, that's not the rule. She wasn't supposed to smoke. Now, does that make her a bad person? No. Does that mean that she should be booted out? No. She shouldn't be booted out forever. She should be allowed to compete in the 2022 games and all of this. But she can't compete in the Olympics because she smoked weed. But you want me to be, oh, yeah, let's sign the petition. Let's go with the favorable, what everyone else might be saying. No, that's not my belief. I don't believe that. I believe that, okay, yes, she's grieving. Yes, but you have to learn how to handle your grief. This is what makes drug addicts. This is what makes, they start off with weed or whatever to cope, and now the weed ain't doing it no more, so now they bump up to another drug, and then they bump up to this drug, and now they bump up to alcohol, or they bump up to soothe their pain because they never dealt with the issue. You didn't deal with the grief. You didn't deal with it naturally. You used the substance to cover it up. It's not going to go away. Once that high wear off, she's going to be grieving again. So she might as well, my point is, when something like this is going on, you might as well deal with the grief, deal with it. Now, that's not why she was smoking weed. That girl smokes weed, period. She parties, smoke weed. She's a young person, just like all these young people out there. She is no different. She smokes weed, period. It ain't because that is not her first time, because her mom died, all of that. That's not the narrative. That girl smoked weed, period. She smokes weed. And that's why she couldn't not do it, because she has a drug habit. She has a weed habit. Because anybody that would risk playing in the Olympic Games, running in the Olympic Games over some weed, that tells me that she got a weed addiction. She smokes weed. That ain't no one-time thing. That ain't no, she smokes weed. Period. All young young people, a lot of young people, that's what they do. It's like part of their day, like just like eating breakfast or eating lunch. And there's nothing wrong with that. But someone going to tell me in my comments, well, I'm glad that you could have probably held out, but she couldn't held out. First off, I don't smoke weed. Okay? So you can't assume that everyone smokes weed or everyone partakes. I don't judge anyone for what they do, but I don't smoke weed. No, that's not my thing. I don't smoke weed. I don't partake in drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you smoke weed, that's on you. I don't care what other people do. That ain't none of my business. But don't you want me to get behind a cause that I don't believe in? I don't believe that there should be people up in arms because she blew away her opportunity. Well, I bet you won't do it again, will you? I bet you won't risk an opportunity such as the Olympics again, will you? See, y'all want to just do away with rules and think that anytime we don't like something, let's just sign a petition and let's just boot it out because we don't like it. No, that is not how life goes. Rules are there for a reason. If that's what it is, follow the rules. But we living in a society today, and I'm telling y'all, it's going to become a lawless society, and everybody going to just be thinking that every time you got, you don't like this law or this rule, let's sign a petition. No. Rules are there for a reason. Now, if we want to say this argument, okay, the times have not caught up with, the rules have not caught up with the time. The rules have not caught up with the time. But you know this, Sha'Carri. You know this. So why would you give these Karens or people something to say? When you black and you a young black person in this sport, in this life, you already got statistics on you. They already done counted you out as a loser before you even start. She ain't even supposed to be where she was. She wasn't even supposed to be where she's at. So why give people anything? You're supposed to be on your P's and Q's, do your thing, be the best, and then when you were done, then go smoke, go party, go have a blast. You're going to have all these endorsement deals. You're going to be at the top of the game. Boom. Then it would have been no rap. Nobody could have talked shit about you. You know white people, they just waiting in line. Some of them, they're just waiting. They just waiting. Exactly. Cocoa Butter Barbie said she really did. She know how they do us. Exactly. She knew what she was risking. Exactly. Like, girl, you knew exactly what you was risking, all for a moment of a temporary high. It is not worth it. A temporary high. It's not worth it. And now you want all of us to be up in arms because you took that chance. And y'all out there, she should be able to run. No, that's not the rules. But a lot of y'all, this is how y'all going to teach y'all children that if you make a mistake, you just protest and then they'll overturn the rules. No. Rules are made to be, you are supposed to follow the rules. Rules are not made to be broken. You're supposed to follow the rules. There are boundaries, there are accountability issues that we got to teach our younger generation. It's not, you don't like something, fight about it and overturn the rules. No, it don't go like that. Now, if we want to stand for a cause and overturn rules, absolutely. But I'm trying to get people to understand. This girl risked her own career. Why would you risk her own opportunity in this Olympic, for this year's Olympics? Why should we be all up in arms when she wasn't? Hey, Soli, why would we be up in arms when she wasn't? Obviously, she didn't want to participate. How do you know if she really wanted to do? Now, see, this is another thing that I was toying around with. How you know she didn't self-sabotage herself? She might have self-sabotaged herself. Maybe it was too much pressure. Maybe with the grief and all of that, maybe she didn't want to compete. Maybe she didn't want to compete. Maybe she wanted to sit out and then go to the 2022 races, World Games. Maybe it was just too much. And maybe she said, you know what, the hell with it. I don't want to do this. It's too much pressure. I'm grieving my mom. Maybe she self-sabotage. How do we know? Because I can't understand why someone, knowing that you have to participate in the Olympics and you're number one and everybody is rooting for you, that you will go and smoke. So, at the end of the day, people do that as well. They self-sabotage a lot of times. We are worst enemies sometimes. So it could be that too. But for me to have my own opinion, that's just me. I'm not against any black women. I'm not against our black youth. I'm not against her. I'm just saying that she knew what the rules were. She know that that she's already a statistic. They're already counting on her setting, to set an example. And it's like, oh, there go another one that let their people down. There go another one. See, I told you so. They not worth shit. They don't really want shit. She just fed into the narrative. When you're, in line for something and the world is looking at you, you got to be on your best behavior. That's just what it is. If that's what you chose to be in track and field and be the best at your sport, the world's eyes are on you. So you have to be on your best behavior. Your life is going to be scrutinized. Every damn thing you do is going to be scrutinized. So you got to be squeaky clean. They're going to dig and they're going to look for a reason to put you out. Because statistically, they don't even want us there. She ain't even supposed to make it with the type of background she got and the life she come from. She wasn't even supposed to be there. So for her to, fail, that's right up their alley. They're like, see, told you so. They don't want shit. So that's just my opinion. And, you want to hang me for it? Oh, well. I'm not here to run my channel and my ideas based off what everybody else wants me to say. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be living in my truth, living in, what I think is best as far as what aligns with my life and my values and my belief system. But does that mean that I don't like, other people that have different belief systems? Absolutely not. So why persecute me and be ready to chop my head off because I think something different? At the end of the day, we can agree to disagree. To be like, oh, well, Sweet Pea, I don't agree with that, but, hey, all right, sis, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel. But no, you're going to get in the comments and drag me and want to call me names and talk a bunch of shit just because I think of something different than you. Girl, well, bye, go. I don't need you over here. But, that's mad weird. Like, everybody thinks that, oh, in order to be a content creator and keep my channel, I got to say what people want me to say. It don't go like that. It don't go like that over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like she blew her opportunity. She knew the rules. Why risk it? If she didn't care about her opportunity, then why the hell are we out here all up in arms like they going to listen to us? Oh, yeah, if they sign a bunch of, we do a petition, yeah, they'll let her play. No. She broke the rule. Oh, so let's just change the rules for Sha'Carri? So then all these other people, oh, no, it's doping because they took performance-enhancing drugs. Child, to me, it ain't no damn difference. Rules are rules. If that's part of the rule book, then that's part of the rule book, girl. Follow the rules. And you would have been able to participate. And that's just on period. That's just on period. All right? So that's all I got, with this topic. I really don't have anything else to say about it. I mean, we're going to live to see another day. We're going to live to have a difference of opinion. But at the end of the day, I still love you, and I hope you still love me. It doesn't change who I am just because I think, about that. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first disagreement that we're going to have. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first, idea that you're not going to believe or agree with me. But I still love you. It doesn't change anything. My goodness, people are too much. Y'all are too sensitive. I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to grow up and be women at the end of the day. Be grown women, please. Grown women that are mature and know how to agree to disagree. Can I get some grown women?